has the whole world under his thumb, but yet he still somehow, some way finds an enemy, bro.
Man.
You gotta watch out for a guy like that, man. This nigga just gotta have an enemy.
He looking for him.
You gotta step on somebody, bro.
Right.
That's a real thug of the world, man.
And he a snake with a suit on.
Right. He gotta bite. He gotta bite somebody, bro.
Yeah.
That's the mindset of Esau Edom, and that's gonna lead to his death.
Man,
Again,
bro.
you have to understand this man's flesh on was what? That sword. So he's prepared to swing that motherfucker, man.
He's swinging it.
Right? All this new technology that he comes up with, he first utilizes where? Or finds it where? On the battlefield, man. Even AI. Look what he's doing with Pelotor. Pelotor is basically a AI super database to where every aspect of a person is saved. So they're able to pinpoint where a particular person is
At all times.
and utilizing that technology to kill these commanders in various places.
Yeah.
That's why these commanders are getting off, because Palatine, which is ran by who? Alex Karp, a small hatter, Theo Till, a small hatter. They, which Peter, I believe his name is Peter Thiel, came from PayPal, right? Was partners with Elon Musk.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay? So they use this technology, right, really as a way to either destroy or to encapsulate the masses, bro.
Yeah.
Again, why is that? Because that's his sword, right? Remember what we read in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? This guy, he can't go to sleep unless he done did some fucked up shit, man.
He can't do good. Even when he want to do good, when he sleep on his bed, it's just in him to wake up and do shit. Cause it's in him to do it.
Right.
He try to do good, he just can't hold it back.
Right.
I need blood.
Yeah, I need it.
Thirsty nigga.
A scorpion got a sting.
Yep.
Right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 1:9. It said, for inquisition shall be made into the counsel of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. You see? Because that's what we're doing right now. No one wants to question what this so-called white man is doing, right? Because they love him. But we're standing bold, right? Because we know that this is, something that should be done in truth. We're questioning all the bullshit that this so-called white man has been doing around the world. No one else wants to question that, right? So inquisition is being made of this devil.
That's right.
You got it.
And a huge way that that the inquisition is being made is the fact that this man is being exposed. His tongues are falling on itself, man. His wicked, hidden agendas are being seen, bro. Hey, what's that? Psalms 64. But I don't want to get that yet. But there's one in
Like an Esau bear.
there's one in what is that, man? Micah 2.
Okay.
Woe be to the wicked. He can't go to sleep unless you do something wicked.
Okay.
I believe it's something. I'm loosely paraphrasing, but I know that's Micah 2. Yeah,
Micah
2
2,
and 1.
okay.
Started 1. Yeah.
God.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
That's right. So it's the powers of their hands to do wicked. You gotta think, bro. PayPal, what? That's a $50 million company, bro. You know how much time that man got on his hand to do wicked shit, and with all that time and all that power, and money he has, instead of him forwarding the world, he's trying to do what? Figure out different ways to encapsulate the world.
Yep.
And AI is going to be a way in which the people, the masses, are going to be encapsulated.
Crazy, bro.
Verse 2. And they they covet fields and take them by violence.
They cover fields and take them by violence. Look what they doing in Gaza. Coveting the field and taking it by violence. Where Trump made a very bad joke and said, yeah, that's going to be a great place for condos. Some to that degree.
Soulless, spineless, man.
Yep. Dishonorable. And right now, people over there are starving to death, bro. They saying there's some reports by this guy named Scott Ritter, which he says that they're lying and saying that they're saying that basically this, you got the spy to say, hey, just come over here, just aid for you to get food, and the people go over and they just mow them down, bro.
Right.
Yep. I mean, these are the same people who are bombing hospitals and saying, well, you know, Hamas was underneath the hospital, the headquarters,
Yeah,
so we had to bomb it, right? And you know what I'm saying, as a father or a mother, you got to go to a building to hope that you can find the remains of your child, so you can have some form of burial. Arm here, head here.
Boy, that's some shit that look, ooh, boy.
Yeah, man. Right?
These crackers got a lot to pay
They
for,
got a
man.
lot to pay for, brother.
Man.
Just toe up. Just tearing people's lives up, bro. No remorse. Just, man.
They like shit over there, going over there in Israel and all that shit. These motherfuckers still going to work to Verizon.
Man,
These people's out there, they're still going to work while shit is crazy, bro.
man, they're you could go on YouTube right now. They'll go and they're like this different videos of them attacking Gaza. They'll go get a lawn chair and just sit out there. Yeah, woo woo. Yeah.
Man.
Oh man, hey, we're killing the Edomites.
Yup. Shit is
Right? They're cheering for it, bro. They covered fields, man. They doing that because they say, oh, we the real people. We got to get y'all out of here. Like, hey, just like judges. We're fulfilling prophecy.
I got something real quick.
Yeah, boy.
Let me finish this right here.
Going back, Micah 2 and 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Hey, colonialism,
Yep.
right? Look at the continent of Africa,
Oh,
right? Congo, right? You had the Dutch, was it Belgium? I believe it was Belgium or Dutch. Damn demon went over there and put the people in captivity. Put a quota on the people and say, if you don't meet the quota, we're cutting off your hand. Cut their hand off and had them pose with their own hand.
Boy.
King Leonard? King Leonard, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's Leopold.
Of Belgium.
Leopold.
King Leopold of Belgium, bro. This wicked ass dude, man. Right? Look at this. Look at this. Had to cut this man's hand off.
Make them, boy, that's
Make him pose.
this nigga help.
Cut their hands off. Make them pose. Make them pose. Look at this. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Man, you got a lot to pay for, brother.
You got a lot.
Right? Totally destroyed those people over there. Put all those people under subjection. Right? Made them utilize their currency. Hey, a lot of times when you see those little so-called African girls, and you wonder why, like, man, they in school, they in boarding schools, like, man, why these girls' head, why all them shaved, man? That's terrible. Well, that's a rule. You have to cut your hair off as a girl for you to go to school.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of them girls be looking like that.
Yeah.
Boy, this devil, man.
Right? Colonialism, neo-colonialism was still going on in a place like Niger. They just kicked the French out. The French were making them use French currency. stealing the natural resources, man. And what in Nigeria, stealing the oil, right? Polluting the land. As beautiful as Nigeria is, man, you have a lot of a huge mass of people that are homeless, bro. And now a lot of that has to do with them destroying that fucking land over there. So they displace a man in his whole inheritance. And then we'll call to add an issue, say, oh well, that's subhuman anyway. They're inferior, so they don't feel what we're doing. They're just happy to have shoes on. Look at the niggas just running.
Yeah, this nigga wicked, man.
They here call them a third world country.
Yep, they call them a third world country.
Yeah, because look, they got resources, man. Tons and tons of resources. Not just oil, but gold, diamonds.
Oh, everything, man.
They got everything right there. They'll through colonialism, like you said, right? They extract all the minerals, right? All the minerals, the gold, and then they'll call you a third world country.
Yep.
Right, after you extract everything.
After you took everything. Right? Because your culture was flourishing without you, bro. Yeah. Right? People were doing just fine before your white ass came around, bro. But somehow, some way, the people should feel better by having a foot up their ass. Don't you feel better?
No.
This is the mindset of Esau Edom, bro. Go ahead. It's just it's all just a
Verse 3, Micah 2 and 3. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which you shall not remove your neck.
Right. So ain't no removing this judgment that's coming on Esau Edom, bro. So all the wickedness that he's done, bro. He gets sidetracked, man, in this fucking world, trying to figure things out, trying to pay your bills, and you know, really you'll forget, like, bro, hold on. You know, I'm just speaking as a man. You know, it's like, hold on. This nigga's the problem.
Yep.
This nigga's a problem.
A whole problem, man. Fuck.
Straight up. Go ahead.
Revelation 6 in verse 3 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Right.
And that they shall kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
That's right. And who is that? Well, that's Esau Edom. Right? The white race. Right. He is taking peace from the earth.
Right.
I wish I could just slap you, crackers. I get tired of looking at you motherfuckers, man. I'm sick of seeing y'all, man.
Tired of playing that game.
God, yeah, man. Tired of playing the goddamn game, man.
You gotta play the game just to make some money.
Right.
Right? Do it as a man. Right? Your girl gotta go. In order for you to survive, your girl gotta go to work. So she don't respect you, bro.
Oh no.
She don't listen to her. She got a nigga standing over her while she tight. And he got, you know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I need you to send that to him ASAP. And she loving it because guess what? She's seeing money from him. Right? He has something tangible that she can see. Women, it's all about what she can see.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
Shit is, man, boy.
That's why Job's wife said what she said to Job.
Right.
When all that riches and stuff that he had, the Lord allowed Satan to take it away. You know what I'm saying? Then she was like, oh man, curse the Most High. Her and take her so-called integrity went out the window with those materials left. Man.
Let you know, yep.
Best believe she probably had some sort of a respect at that man because he had, wealth.
Yeah.
You know, so she kept her little fucking attitude in check. You know what I'm saying? But when it was gone, then she showed her true colors, man. Yep. You curse the Most High and die. See, you still keeping your integrity.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So he probably was in there praying. Man. You still there praying?
Your food getting cold?
Yeah.
Right. You need to just die.
Right. Because she want to go find somebody else.
She probably still look good. All her kids did. So shit, I ain't got no nigga. You know.
Right.
That's a damn shame.
Sad.
That's the truth.
Oh Lord have mercy. We
Ain't
gotta
nothing
get the fuck up out of here, brother. Hey man,
got to go, man.
I had a cousin, and she was cool, but her husband got old, and so he couldn't move like that. she would say something like, man, I wish he would just die, just get over with.
Damn.
Damn. But it was, it was saying out of frustration, but that made me, she was old too. But that, and she loved,
Yeah.
But that just made me think, about Job, man. You know what I'm saying? And a huge reason why we don't have rulership or system right now is because of the infrastructure of Esau Edom.
Yep.
We are enduring a neo-caste system. That word, a caste system is basically a social status that a group of people are in and they can't get out of it. It's basically signed in law. Just like in India, the darker skinned Indians.
Yeah.
Right? We're seen as the untouchables, the undesirables. That's us. But on a global level, black culture is pushed around the world to push folly and lewdness and violence. And so when people come over here, that's how they view you. You ever talk to somebody that's from another country, or ever went to another country? They get all types of nigga. I say, you a real nigga. Yeah, you a real nigga. Like, no, I remember I was not to go on a tangent. I was, in the black power, the legally black, and I used to try to
I was into that shit.
My African brothers. Man, they used to get over here. They used to get these African or these American girls. Yeah, I got the real hoe. I have a real hoe. Damn. Get a black woman like, yeah, I busted that. I have a real hoe. I have a bitch.
Bro, they even a term that Nigerians use for black Americans here.
Yeah,
they call you a akata.
Yeah.
Which is, cotton pickers. Now, where did they get that idea from that you're a cotton picker?
Yep.
So they're making a distinction between you and them. Mm-hmm. They'll come here and say, they'll tell you, hey, if you go to America, don't go to Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody.
Don't go to Oak Cliff.
Yeah. Right.
They'll say that.
Well,
that's where you find akata.
Yeah, when y'all got fucking
I ain't going there either.
Y'all got militia groups over there cutting people's heads off though. Don't fuck with them niggas. That's a damn shame, bro.
Yeah,
but who did that? Who did that? Esau Edom did that, brother. He is basically have it to where all these nations are against us, man.
Meanwhile, he the one causing havoc on the planet.
Yep.
Pressing buttons, causing missiles to take off and shit, extracting people resources from their country. But meanwhile, you paint us as being black. I'm sick of you fucking crackers, man. I'm tired of you motherfuckers, man. You got to get the fucking y'all the problem. Y'all the cancer of the earth, man.
You gotta go, brother.
Shit.
They gotta go.
Hell yeah, I'm showing my racism towards you motherfuckers. Fuck, I'm the most racist motherfucker you want to meet, man.
Right.
Don't let the smile and shit fool y'all motherfucking ass. I hate you motherfuckers, man. I'm just tolerating you motherfucker like y'all tolerating us. Nigga, the feeling is mutual.
Yep. Shit. I don't like your ass.
Hell no. Fuck your little baby, nigga. I keep the nigga. Rocket. Go, you got it, Benay.
Psalm 73, in verse 9, it says, they set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Just like the brother was saying, man, how these nations look at us is based on what? The so-called white man history, what his perspective and narrative of our people are. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing a clip from Jake during the Vietnam War, was over there fighting. And they were saying on their out time, they would go to the ville or the village, and they said those Vietnam, the Vietnamese people would call them niggas. And they was talking to them like, how do they even know what a nigga is?
Right.
You see, they said, you cause trouble. Where did that shit come from? That shit came from, like they was calling Esau the beast man. You know? Right.
But it's crazy because Esau Edom was the one bombing their ass indiscriminately. Right. Bombing their ass just because they didn't want communism to spread.
Right.
They were going to villages.
Slaughtering motherfuckers.
Niggas picking rice and the whole family getting murdered.
Yep. But saying don't fuck with niggas. Nigga, I ain't got a passport. How the fuck am I fly over there and shit?
Shit
People need to wake up, man.
Hey, Psalms 83.
You all right there? It's Psalms chapter 83. All right, in verse 1, it says, keep not thy silence, O Lord, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O coward. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones.
That's right, crafty counsel against thy people, the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. Right? Now you so-called Latinos, you're starting to see that you have an enemy, man.
Yep.
You know? I'm starting to see how much hatred they have for you. They don't mind locking up your kids, separating families. Right? And this is basically the party that you voted for.
Yep. Anointed them. There was a Latino community. They laid hands on Trump and said what? He was chosen by God.
He was
to put
chosen.
hell on you.
Yep, totally hell on your ass, man.
Then I ain't looking for Judah to help your ass. Judah like, hell no,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's so spiritual.
Man, ain't that some
That's
boy?
spiritual, bro.
Right.
Now, of all the people that you went to go and run to, the Pichi
Run into
Mayates, right? That you can't stand. That's who you ran to help for, man. Why don't you run to Esau Edom?
Man, bro.
That's how you know we them people.
That's how you know, brother. Hey, the Palestinians are getting bombed. They getting, how come you ain't running them? Because you know
Yeah,
what
for
time
real.
it is, bro.
Man, the elder Micah Allah down out there in Cali, he had did a video, and he was showing, particular news clips, how much, man, like ghosts, like LA is a fucking ghost town.
Oh,
He was showing all the people, particular people showing videos on social media of streets, and you know what I'm saying, that would usually be packed. You know what I'm saying? The elder Mike Allah was saying like how you couldn't even walk down the street without Issachar trying to sell you something or want to get
Fruit,
the
something.
window tinted. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Now that shit is like, bro, it's a ghost town, man. You got this one dude saying like he lost 70% of his business, man.
Right.
He said he can't last another 2 months with like this.
Who said it? Was it Issachar?
Nah, it was Elon.
Elon.
Right.
Yeah,
But you had some Israelites on there who had shops and who was saying that they about to lose their stuff too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So like you were saying,
finna
like
cripple
they were
LA.
saying in the report how much undocumented immigrants, you know what I'm saying, spend. It's in undocumented immigrants of the Northern Kingdom spend over 300 billion, man. That's undocumented.
Damn.
Imagine the ones that's documented. That
That's
lets
right.
you know that our people, hey, just like in Egypt, it says we build treasure. Our people make this fucking place go around, man.
That's right.
brother.
That's right.
That's why they come to the Americas, because they know that America is a consuming nation.
Yeah.
Because of the Israelites.
Yeah.
We spend money.
Yeah.
That's right.
Our women, the so-called black women spend so much money on weave. Bro, the hat industry is $1 billion industry.
It's a $1 billion industry, bro.
So I look at these people, if you stop spending money with these motherfuckers, this shit will crumble. But Jake's so caught up but Jake is too deep within this system. Hell no, I got me a nice little Jag, got my house. Nope. Nigga, you talking foolishness.
Fucking crash, bro. Look at all that damn money, man. 300 billion, bro?
Undocumented?
Undocumented immigrants, bro.
Hey, that's why Issachar out there with them goddamn flags, because guess what? Their business are being affected by that.
Right.
All those Issacharites that's pro-Trump,
Yeah.
and the reason why they making so much money is because they're paying. They get people over here and they're paying them $10 an hour,
Right.
$11 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they're getting together. They're getting together. In certain houses and things of that nature. Who you think right now should have immigrants, man? Issachar ass, bro. So that's why they out there going hard in the paint right now.
Oh, 300
They get money.
undocumented, bro.
They get money out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They get money. That's why Issachar going so hard. But guess what? Esau Edom is messing up that money.
Right.
Hey, well, you should have never trusted this guy. Right. And the Most High waking your ass up. A lot of you guys know that you're Israelites, but you making a Latino only thing, especially in jail.
Like you said, prove you're spiritual, you'll come for Judah for help.
Right.
But you against Jake. Okay, well.
Back in Psalms chapter 83 and verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against our hidden ones. It says, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Think you're doing a world of favor. Like you like this.
Yeah. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against me.
That's right. All these nations are confederate against the nation of Israel to oppress them. Hey, the brother just brought out how Elam, basically all his workers, you know what I'm saying, are undocumented. He's about to lose. He's taking off. He's taking advantage of the vulnerability of Jake, of the northern tribe, bro, and paying their ass little to nothing. Elam gonna find ways. Cheap ass gonna find ways a reason not to pay your ass. You know, that's just one account.
One account.
You know, look at these different construction sites.
Oh yeah.
Who are they using? And then when you see the construction site, it's not necessarily the city. No, these are various construction companies that have contracts with the city. Okay, and so they're paying the workers little to nothing, and they're winning. You know?
Yeah, that's your number one customers at Home Depot, bro. Home Depot is at least 80% Issachar.
Yep.
That's our customers.
Yep.
80% Issachar.
Thanks. And if Issachar ain't spending nothing, guess what? He outside looking for some work.
Yeah. Yeah, and look at that. These companies know that. Why do you think they're playing Spanish commercials at Home Depot? Playing Spanish commercials because they know where that money is coming from. We're making money from these people here.
Right.
We don't respect them. We don't like them, but they got money.
Working these undocumented workers to the damn bone. They ain't got 401ks.
They get paid under the table. Yep.
Yep.
That's how you know they're Israelites. He is hired, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's for, man. The Lord, how He set everything up. But hey, you got to have that proper understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know these things, man. But the men of the Lord, these very men you looking at, man, they understand these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's a treasure. You know what I'm saying? In these times to have this knowledge, man. You know. But I got one real quick, if I can, because the elder mentioned, you know, we ain't supposed to trust these devils, man. This is Sirach, and that go. When I say that, I'm talking about Elam, these other nations as well, not just Esau, man. This is Sirach 12 and verse 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy," which all 17 other nations outside of the nation of Israel are our enemies, man. And Jake don't even understand that they have enemies, man. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." You know, and primarily this is going into Esau, you know what I'm saying? And he's the wicked, as the scriptures say, man. You know, he was created the wicked, you know, and he can't change. You know, Jeremiah, I believe that's the 23rd chapter. Can a leopard change his spots, Ethiopian his skin? Him accustomed doing basically evil, do good, roughly paraphrasing, which is Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? He's that wicked. He's the wicked, which is specific. Yeah, that's wicked in all nations. You know what I'm saying? But when the scriptures say the wicked or that wicked, it's very specific and particular, man. It's talking about Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? So it says never trust him. Just as iron is going to rust, he's wicked, man. And iron is guaranteed at some point to rust. So this devil's wickedness at some point it's guaranteed to come out, man.
Hey, like I said, if the iron, once the iron show rust, Esau gonna show his wickedness.
Exactly.
That's precisely what's going on. Esau, Edom, he got certain plans when it comes to the economy to exclude a lot of people out.
Right.
So guess what? He's gonna put a squeeze on the bottom. That's what he's doing with Issachar.
Yep.
Right? Because hey, like the Elder Bond had brought out last week. Hey, say you got machines that could, for lack of a better term, machines that could build a whole house by itself.
Right.
They don't need your ass no more.
Bro.
Y'all expendable.
3D printing homes.
Hey, Amazon is coming out with a humanoid that's basically going to get out the damn van and grab a package and deliver that mug.
Damn.
We're at the beginning stage of it, bro. And this is the thing about AI is forever getting intelligent by itself. It's learning by itself.
It's evolving.
See,
Right.
y'all saw in the chat the one dude kissed that damn robot and that mother kind of moved back like he got emotions and shit.
Yep.
Y'all see that shit? I was like, God damn. It's crazy, bro.
It's supposed to be computer love out here for real.
Literally, goddammit. I got that. I got that for you real quick. Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also. Damn. Yeah. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
And the answer is no.
That always tripped me up.
Hell to the no. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man, you also
Pastor Bullwinkle. You know? So he can't change, man. The Ethiopian can't change his skin tone, his skin color. The leopard can't change his spots. So Esau can't change, man. So stop trying to save that which is not savable. You know, Jake.
That nigga is tailor fitted for wickedness, man.
That's it.
Stop thinking this man gonna change if you march.
Right.
Right.
If we just show our passion,
Protest.
Right.
He smiled at
they
you.
don't give a damn about what you got going on.
Man.
They look at you as subhuman.
Yeah.
Right. And they're gonna really show that things get more and more dire out here. See, what's keeping everybody basically subdued is the fact that they could go out to eat and kick it.
Right.
When those things are taken away, people are going to want somebody else to blame, man. It's going to be the tribes.
Yep.
Y'all was out there teaching. Good. Motherfucker.
Yeah. So what's really keeping the people at bay is the comforts.
Yeah.
Right? And we know, according to the truth, that comfort can kill. Convenience can kill. Right? If you don't feel like cooking, you'll go out there, go buy something.
Yep.
Right? But we have to move with wisdom.
Right.
But the premise here is, I'm going to read the precept. This is Psalm 58:3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. The Most High is telling you, ain't no truth in this man. The minute he's born, he's going to keep lying to you, whether he's a politician, whether he's your boss, the guy at the church preaching to you. He's going to keep lying to you because he was born to lie. And he ain't never going to change his color. He ain't going to never be a truthful man, right? That's all we're saying right here.
That's why.
Go ahead.
Go finish.
No.
Finish your point, bro. That's why they came out. The Lord. That's funny. Not in comical way. That's why the Lord had this man come out with the Renaissance period, means to rebirth. So soon he came out of captivity. This nigga he defaced the images, iconoclasm.
Yep.
You spread lies all over the world. You rock the people to sleep. So soon you were set loose from that prison, where the bottomless pit. So in Europe, when you came out that prison, you was reborn. You see, you was reborn to the Renaissance period. You came with a flood of lies after that, man. The Dark Ages. Yeah, I know. No, because Jake was ruling back then, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So they come all the way from then all the way up till today, what this brother reading right here now, man.
He can call that the Dark Ages, right? But he'll call you black. He can't say the Black Ages. Well, Jake ruled.
Right.
Yeah.
But he say the Dark Ages and make a differentiation between dark and black.
Right.
Yep.
But Jake ain't connecting that though, bro.
Right.
Nope.
Well, that's because this dude lied and said that was a time when no knowledge in the earth. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
let's just say it was
That's
blank,
true.
okay?
yeah, right,
So it's just dark, like in space.
Yeah.
So when they're going on for that period,
right. That's what
We
they
don't
trying
know.
to act like.
That's what we
Yeah.
don't know.
Make Jake think. You know.
we don't know. Okay.
But the nigga know how the Big Bang and all this.
Right.
You can go back millions of years.
Yeah.
Come on,
Billions
bro.
of so-called billions of years.
Billions,
But can't tell you what happened a couple of thousand years ago.
Right.
Liar.
Come on, bro.
Don't talk about the Moors at all. We didn't learn about the Moors growing up,
Right. Right.
right? And the Moors is doing the damn thing.
Man, for real. Slaughtering, getting the Italian women and shit.
I had this Italian dude when I was up
Changing
there
the
in
features.
Rochester. This Italian dude came to me.
Because you think
He ain't got no because I'm looking at you, it's like me and you look the same, but it's like on a skateboard. I've been shooken up. It's like basically your ancestors took up my ancestors and we're brothers, and that blew my mind.
Man.
I knew it. I knew that. But the fact somebody would acknowledge that was like, wow.
He was, yeah.
Man, I was telling everybody. I was running. I was just elated to, you know what I'm saying, for somebody for that confirmation.
We're like, fucking Antonio is my brother now.
Yeah,
Italians.
you go up there to
Italians.
Rochester, man. They mad niggas, bro.
Yep.
They Jake.
Yeah. Yeah.
But going back to the main topic, we didn't learn that growing up. We just thought we were just in Africa.
Pretty much.
That's it.
Speaking on trees. But you over there with houses, colonizing every goddamn thing. Come on, man. This devil, man.
And then
That's
Tarzan came and subdued all the Africans. One white man
He taught us. He was so cold. He taught himself how to read.
made friends with the gorilla and shit.
Yeah, just taught himself how to speak. He got the book.
That motherfucker.
Boy, he's a motherfucker.
He's a boy. I can't trust this guy. Everything that we have been taught here has been a lie. We have been filtered. That's why coming back to your heritage is so why people like the Native Americans is so important. But you know, 2/3 of our people, which is a huge amount, they're gonna gloss over this. They're gonna look at us and they're gonna say, "Oh, look at these mad niggas.
Yeah.
Man, get you some money, dog.
Right.
Yep.
Get money." Walk off. Meanwhile, you live check to check. Or if you got a good job, you think you got student loans. Your gal done left you cheat, or she cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Right? We're living in gross darkness. That's why a lot of our people, they're going to be destroyed, man, because they believe, they trust in this place. Right? This place has been nothing but destruction to them, bro.
Function, man.
Yeah.
This is hell, brother. Any ambition that you have is drained from this place, bro.
Yep.
Any, bro.
Yep.
No.
Real talk.
I got a few seconds.
Go ahead, Al.
Unless you got something out.
You can go and bring yours out.
Sure. Okay, come. This is our 1 Corinthians 1:18. And it reads, "For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness. But unto us which are saved, it is the power of Yahweh Bashim outside." Ain't nobody standing around listening to us, man.
Right.
Right.
You know, they think we're just, those guys are out of their mind.
Yep. That stuff that came out, like, well, why y'all talking to yourself?
Yeah.
You ain't self. You know? It was a demon.
Yeah.
But he didn't see the power in what we was doing. He just saw it as a bunch of, it was a terror to him. It's spirit of terror.
Yeah, man. So what's being preached, right, is disregarded as nothing. Not knowing that these are life-giving words. In a time to come where you're going to be looking for the men of the Lord. When the famine of the word hits, you're going to be looking and say, hey, they used to be here, there, and have you seen them? Right? Because they don't want to submit. They don't want to turn their back to this world because Esau Edom has done a great job of deception. Don't follow them.